tensions in the chiefdom of the 5th region of the Roshry Islands. The everlasting Cold War is escalating fast. It threatens everything in the region. For a long time, two nations have let their rhetoric turn into harsh exchanges. Active littering in a propaganda war has reached a critical limit, a trend that has become more aggressive in recent months. Ambassadors have been sent home to each country and the borders have closed. The Metatron is an old culture that has closed itself to the world around it. They are ruled by a family based on an ancient succession order, the Salic law. The old monarch has fallen ill and is dying. The struggle for power is imminent. His three male children have different views on who is the heir to the throne. And so does the dynast's own brother. He, on the other hand, is claiming agnatic succession, that the younger brother has claim to the throne and not his sons. A civil war is lurking around the corner and people are fleeing the country. Something punishable by death, serfdom reigns in the land, and where you were born you must die. Despite this, some step through. There are secret rooms between the nations where smugglers, through fee, manage to get serfs out. Something that is dangerous. Very few survive the journey. In recent times, many smugglers have been captured and executed. Now that the war is palpable, the few who dare to bring serfs out of the country have chosen more dangerous routes. They have chosen to cross the great mountain range of Mahatel Turrbal. Through a small pocket between the majestic mountain named Throgmorton, there are small societies in these parts between the two countries. The borderers, this people who have long chosen to stay hidden and outside the conflicts of the larger countries. A culture that has developed into something of its own. It has inherited a belief in legends that have long since disappeared from their neighbors. They believe that all life will die out at some point. Then they experience the dawn when the seven gather. Seven selected with a lifespan longer than ordinary people. This will happen when the Great War breaks out. A war to end all wars. When the region was young, during the time of the first dynasty, there was only one people, one chiefdom. It is believed that an invasion from the other side of the sea divided them. An invasion of Vikings centuries before they ventured over according to the historical documents. There has long been a search for evidence without results, a proof that can resolve the conflict and a legacy that gives communities the feeling back that they come from the same tribe. While some search for a reason to believe in unity, others are sure that the damage is permanent. No hidden nor lost documents or proof can stop the war. The second and much younger nation, Esperanza, is governed by the People's Assembly, the higher-ups. It is a more open society where corruption has taken root. In recent years, they have found that freedom has reached a point where it is difficult to control. All attempts to overcome the invisible corruption and the criminal networks have been in vain. The government that once favored the people has today created skepticism. Many are dissatisfied with the development that benefits the criminals and the corrupt. It is whispered about the desire to return to the old monarchy as their neighbor. The refugees who cross the Mahatel Turrbal are received with open arms in their new country. According to the opposition and the dissatisfied, it is they who contribute to more crime and collapse. Dissatisfaction grows stronger with each passing day. By the foot of the mighty mountain Throgmorton, one of the small societies have gathered in a town named Emancipation. They come from both countries and rarely live in peace, but they avoid the drama of the outsiders as much as they can. In past years, the town has become one of the small pockets used by smugglers, bringing all the troubles and everything that comes with it to their doorstep.